The logos is the Stoic idea that the universe runs on reason, a kind of cosmic logic that stitches everything together. To a Stoic, nothing happens by accident. Every event fits into an ordered whole, even if we don't see how yet. Imagine the universe as a giant web of cause and effect, and you're one thread in that web. The Stoics believed we're all tiny sparks of this rational fire, which means understanding and aligning with it is the key to peace. When you fight reality, you lose every time. But when you work with the grain of the universe, life feels lighter, less random, and, strangely, cooperative. The logos isn't a person or God in the usual sense. It's the logic behind everything that happens, the reason why nature behaves as it does. Stoicism starts when you realize you're part of that reason, not separate from it. Virtue is the only real good. It's not wealth, health, or reputation. It's how you use what life gives you. Stoics broke virtue down into 4 master skills: wisdom, knowing what's right; courage, doing it even when it's hard; justice, doing right by others; and temperance, not overdoing things. Living virtuously means living rationally, in tune with the universe's order. Let's say life throws you a setback. The Stoic doesn't call that bad. What's bad is reacting selfishly, lazily, or unfairly. What's good is responding with patience, clarity, and integrity. That's virtue in action. It's basically moral athleticism, the daily workout of your character, not your body. When you treat virtue as your only real goal, no external loss can defeat you, because your worth isn't based on luck. It's based on who you choose to be.
The dichotomy of control is Stoicism's ultimate mental life hack. Split reality into 2 columns: what you can control and what you can't. You can control your actions, choices, and attitudes. You can't control outcomes, weather, opinions, or what other people do. The Stoic move is to invest your energy only in that first column. It sounds simple, but it's hard in practice, because most frustration comes from trying to control the uncontrollable: traffic, luck, other minds. The shift usually feels like peace disguised as surrender. You stop arguing with reality, start steering your own mind. The moment you deeply accept this split, anxiety drops and agency spikes, because you finally know where your power ends and begins. Amor Fati is the art of loving your fate. Not tolerating it, not resigning to it, but cheering for it. Everything that happens, even the painful stuff, is part of the greater, rational order. If life hands you rain on your wedding day, the Stoic move isn't to curse the clouds, it's to dance in the puddles, knowing it's exactly what was meant to be. Amor Fati turns every obstacle into fuel, every loss into an opportunity to practice your virtues. It's a mindset that says, yes, even this. When you can look at everything, heartbreak, failure, boredom, with the same affirmation, life stops feeling like resistance training and starts feeling like surfing waves you didn't choose, but now master. Apatheia is the state of emotional freedom, not cold indifference, but command over your inner life. The Stoics noticed that most suffering doesn't come from events, but from our judgments about them. Someone insults you. The words can't bruise your skin, but your interpretation can. Apatheia means recognizing that emotions arise from beliefs, and you can test those beliefs. If they're irrational, let them go. It's not about pretending to feel nothing. Stoics cared deeply about justice, kindness, and reason. They just believed that panic, envy, and rage cloud judgment. The goal isn't emotional numbness, it's clarity, to feel what's appropriate and stay free when the storm hits. Emotions become visitors, not landlords. Eudaimonia is the Stoic version of happiness, but it's not about pleasure or comfort. It's about flourishing, living a fully rational, virtuous life. The Greek word literally means a good spirit, a life where your actions match your values and your mind stays in harmony with nature. Imagine two people stuck in the same traffic jam. One rages, one reflects. Same event, different worlds. The Stoic pursuit of Eudaimonia isn't chasing dopamine. It's about building a life where you're proud of how you respond to things. It's long-term fulfillment through short-term virtue, like planting an olive tree you'll never live to taste. To a Stoic, a good life isn't one that feels easy. It's one that feels true. Momento Mori is the reminder that you will die. But instead of being grim, it's meant to sharpen your living. Remembering your mortality puts everything in proportion. The argument you're obsessing over, the project you're stalling on, the things you'll wish you'd done. Death is the price of being human, but awareness of it is the source of urgency and gratitude. The Stoics used this reflection daily. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." When you see life as finite, you stop acting like you've got infinite time. Memento Mori isn't about fearing death. It's about fearing a life unlived. Premeditatio Malorum is the Stoic practice of visualizing potential setbacks before they happen. Picture your flight getting canceled, your laptop dying, someone mocking your work. Not to make yourself miserable, but to armor your mind. It's mental rehearsal for chaos. You train calmness ahead of time, so you're not shocked when life plays rough. The Stoics knew that two things can hurt you: the event itself and the surprise of it. By expecting difficulty, you half the pain and double the gratitude when things go right. It's like emotional seatbelts. You hope you never need them, but when the crash happens, you're ready. The inner citadel is your moral stronghold, the one place the world can't invade. It's your will, your reasoning center, your ability to choose how to respond. Marcus Aurelius imagined it as a fortress within the mind, always under your control unless you open the gates yourself. You can lose your job, your friends, even your freedom, but not your ability to act with integrity and dignity. The Stoic challenge is to protect this citadel without making it a prison, still engaging with the world, but from a place of calm independence. Once you realize this inner stronghold is unshakable, the storms of life can roar all they want. You stay standing, untouched. The view from above is the Stoic zoom out button. Imagine lifting your perspective upward until your problems shrink into specks against the world's vastness. From up high, the traffic jam becomes an ant trail, the argument a whisper in the wind. The Stoics practice this to remember perspective. You are one human in one city, on one small planet orbiting a star among billions. Instead of feeling insignificant, that realization fills you with peace because it reconnects you with the whole. You see yourself as part of something immense and rational, not the center of chaos. The goal isn't detachment, but proportion, seeing problems, and even yourself, at the right scale.